haunting art's dark secret. When I first laid eyes on the painting at the auction, I was mesmerized. It depicted a serene village scene, bathed in the warm glow of a setting sun, with villagers engaged in vibrant festivities. Little did I know, it was the kind of artwork that grips you with its beauty first, then slowly, insidiously, tears at the fabric of your reality. It wasn't until the third night after I hung it on my wall that I noticed the figures had shifted ever so slightly. They no longer danced in celebration. Instead, they seemed to gather in apprehension, their painted faces twisted with an emotion I could only describe as fear. And what were they staring at? A shadow, one that seemed to emerge from the darkened horizon, creeping closer with each passing night. I tried to dismiss it as my imagination, a trick of the light, or the result of an overactive mind, but the changes were undeniable. Each morning, I woke to find the scene altered, the villagers now in mid-flight, fleeing from the encroaching darkness that loomed larger and more ominous. Curiosity turned to dread as I realized the shadow's path mirrored the streets of my own neighborhood. I couldn't shake the feeling that the painting was trying to warn me, or perhaps it was merely documenting an inevitable fate. Then came the night when the shadow reached the village square, and I heard whispers seeping from the canvas, chilling promises of despair and destruction. Desperation drove me to seek answers. I reached out to the auction house, hoping to uncover the painting's history, but they had no record of the artist or origin. It was as if the painting had materialized from the ether, with no past but plenty of future. I turned to online forums, sharing my story with strangers who suggested everything from paranormal experts to burning the cursed thing. But I couldn't bring myself to destroy it. Something about the villagers' plight resonated with a part of me I couldn't quite understand. It was as if their fate and mine were somehow entwined, like actors in a play neither of us could escape. On the final night, I awoke to find the painting's figures frantically pounding at the canvas edges, trying to break free. The shadow had engulfed everything but a small corner where a single villager stood, facing me with eyes wide and pleading. The whispers grew louder, now a cacophony of panicked cries, and I realized the truth too late. The tragedy was not yet to come, it was already here, and I was part of it. As the shadow reached out from the painting, enveloping my room in darkness, I understood that I was the final act, the last piece of the puzzle. The painting had captured more than just a scene, it had ensnared my soul.